Alright guys, I'm here with Lana and she's from Tint Master. They're actually working on my car at the moment, but before we get started, and I'm going to grill her about a few questions, I want to know where it started, where you're going, and where you are today.
Hi, my name's Lana and I work for Tint Master in Mackay. Now, Tint Master is a family-owned business and we've been open since 1994. My father originally founded it back then and he has tinting history of over 40 years. We were originally located at 10 Malkinson Street in North Mackay, but we have moved 8 years ago to 40 Malkinson Street. We are currently under construction for building, we have one tint bay operating at the moment. We're under construction to build 3 more. So in total we'll have 4. So being able to smash out cars like crazy.
Yeah, and I've seen the new block and it is absolutely awesome. What they're going to do is awesome.
Yeah, it's coming up really, really good. It should be up and running by the end of December. It should be up and going. It's been painted, it just needs its new flooring, but that's where our new shop is going to go. We'll also have a brand new show floor as well. Easier access for the elderly to come in as well because it's lower down to the ground. So we've got that up and running currently. It's really good.
Right guys, so we're going to answer a couple of questions that I've had a bit of time to research, just to help you guys pick some, know what to pick or know what to look for when you're getting your window tint. So first question is benefits to window tinting.
Tinting can have large benefits to your car, especially whether or not your car's old or new. It makes a massive difference to it because the sun lets in a lot of UV and heat, and when it does that, it can destroy leathers in your car, it can make sun damage. So your door trims, when they first buy them, they tend to be black, and then when you give it a few years with no window tint, they can end up changing colour to like a deeper, darker grey, and it does end up destroying the interiors of it. So your window tint helps with UV protection, it helps with interior protection, it also helps with your air conditioning as well, because your aircon doesn't work anywhere near as hard as it does when it's not tinted.
That was good. So next question I want to ask is tinting laws in Queensland. I know people will definitely want to know this when tinting their car. So can you tell us a little bit about the tinting laws that you know?
Yeah.
I know the laws can go on for a while, so we'll just, what you guys, I guess the question I'm trying to ask is what you would tell a customer about legalities of your tint.
So the old law years ago used to be, so the way tinting works is the lower the number, the darker the film. So the old law used to be 35% the whole way around your car. So it'd be like your front 2 doors and everything back. Then they kept on bringing in cars with privacy glass. So the new Queensland law now is 35 on your front 2 and 20 on all of your rear section. Any darker than that isn't legal in Queensland.
Yep, that's good to know because a lot of people out there have very dark tint.
Yes.
So I guess the next question is, how long does, and we were talking about this before, how long would your window tint last if taken care properly? Like, I know when we did mine, you noticed the discolouring in the tint and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, so how long does it last?
So depending on the brand of window tint and what type of tint, and also the environment the car is in, depends on how long it lasts. So when it comes to maintaining your window tint, you don't use any chemicals on it. Chemicals can be really harsh to it. So you just normally use water and a chamois and it is beautiful. It'll clean off anything. If you do have like dogs and things like that like to lick your windows, I do recommend baby shampoo. That is a very...
What about children?
They do count as well. They do count. So if you have children as well, you use baby shampoo and you just dilate it with water, put that onto a chamois and then wipe it off, and then it'll actually get off all the grease and stuff that ends up onto your windows. Chemicals can be very harmful to them.
Yeah.
And then over time, like our window tint, depending on the brand that you get, our metallized film, it lasts you 15 years. We've been in Mackay since 1994 and selling the same film since then, and it's never blistered, it's never bubbled. The reason films blister and bubble is because the quality of the glue in between the films are really, really cheap, or it goes poor because of the environment of the car. For example, if the car lives in the sun 365 days a year, your carbon-based films don't last very long. Where your metallized films, extremely good for summer.
Yep.
And extremely good for extreme heat.
And that would bring me to my next question. Types. You were saying that there are 3 different types?
Yes, so you can actually, there's 4. There's kind of a few. So you can get a dye-based film. That one's the lowest type of film. We don't even stock that here for the fact that that's just made out of colour. So that's just to look like a colour. That goes off in like a year because the dye in it, the sun kills the dye and it goes off. Where you can get your carbon-based film, that's the next one up. That one's all right. I stock it. I do stock carbon, and I do stock ceramic, and I do stock metallized. Our most popular is our metallized for its durability and its actual heat rejection. And then you get to your ceramic. That is a good quality film, but it's not our most popular film that we sell here.
Yep. And what one am I getting? I'm getting the ceramic.
No, you're getting the metallized.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you're getting our metallized base film, which is a super black series.
Yep.
So that one is a custom made by Tint Master. So
Yep.
it is a metallized film, but we custom make that one
Yep.
because its durability is 15 years.
Especially in this Queensland heat, it is absolutely
It
terrible.
gets insane.
Yeah, I guess the next question, which I think you've already answered, is aftercare, which we talked about just before, is just non-soapy water and just give it a nice wipe down if you've got kids, baby shampoo.
I have had a few people use Windex on their windows. The tinting, for some people don't know that tinting's actually on the inside of your car, not on the outside. So if you wish to use Windex on it, you can on the outside of the vehicle, just not on the inside. If you use it on the inside, it can eat away at the scratch-resistant surface, and then it can, like, your film feels like really flaky and it starts to get blurry. And that's because it had a lot of chemicals on it and it eats it away, so it doesn't stay structurally the same.
So I hope that sort of answered some of your questions. I didn't want to do a massive video on this, but again, this is why I do this sort of thing, is highlight local businesses, get you guys to get out there and support local businesses and support what they do and their products. And these guys are doing a great and fantastic job. My car's getting in there at the moment and getting an overhaul on the window tint, which I'm pretty excited about, which you guys will see very, very soon.